Welcome back to the College of Tuber Studies. Today we're talking about how to deal with negative comments and haters on your YouTube channel. First of all, you got to get used to it. It's the internet. If you can't handle some negative comments, this might not be for you, YouTube. Of course, you can turn off your comments on your channel if you want to go that route. Depending on what kind of videos you're doing, maybe comments don't matter. But if you leave the comments open, then you most likely, I would say there's a 99.9% chance, even if you were Jesus himself posting videos about the Beatitudes, you'd get negative comments. The term haters, you see it thrown around a lot, but I feel like a lot of people consider anyone who says anything negative a hater. Like someone will post a comment on your video that says, this video is kind of boring, not your best, and then someone will be like, that hater, he's hating on me. No, that person is not a hater. Most people are not haters. Most people, when they leave negative comments, they're just blowing off some steam, or they're giving you some honest feedback. They don't actually hate you. You should start off with every negative comment by asking yourself, can I learn something from this? Does this person have a point? And in many cases, they will. For instance, if someone does say, this video was boring, well then, someone is giving you feedback and saying, hey, you need to up your game somehow. Don't take it too harsh. Don't be like, I'm the worst. But you've got to realize that this is audience feedback. It's what someone saw and how someone reacted. Everyone's going to react differently also. So don't hone in on the negative comments as being a reflection of everyone's experience. Take it for what it is, which is just someone telling you what they thought. Even when it seems to be a bit more harsh, if they're like, oh, this video is terrible, it didn't make any sense, there might be some truth in it, that maybe you need to present yourself clearer. Maybe people will get even more personal and be like, you ugly. In which case, there's not much you can do about it, but maybe there is. Maybe it's like, oh, this camera angle is not flattering on me, or the lighting is bad. So there's always something that you can get out of it. Also look at it this way. Every comment you get, whether positive or negative, is engagement, which is a positive thing. Any engagement on YouTube is good. Even if they're clicking the dislike button, that's better than if they didn't click anything. Because YouTube doesn't care about what was people's reaction to this video. What they care about is, did they have a reaction? YouTube, the whole point of YouTube, for the company, is they want to keep people on YouTube as long as possible and engaged in the videos they're watching. They don't care if people like the videos, they just want to keep people on the videos. So if someone took the time to leave a negative comment and hit the dislike button, that's better than if they just went like, whatever, and went on to some other video and didn't even bother to leave any feedback. Think about when you go on videos that you don't like. Usually, I mean, for me, if I don't like a video, I just don't do anything. I just click away and never watch that channel again. So you could look at it as a positive thing. If someone's leaving a negative comment, that's better than if they didn't leave any comment. Sometimes, of course, as it is the internet, people will go crazy and they will troll you and they'll leave stuff that is like really offensive and stuff that you don't want to have on your channel. And in those cases, what do? Because there's not much positivity to be gained from it. There's no lesson to be learned for your channel. There are many different approaches. You'll see if you look around YouTube at advice for dealing with negative comments, you'll get a lot of different opinions. Some people say, leave all the comments there, even the negative ones. They say, well, unless you have like 3 comments on your video and one of them is like horrendously negative, maybe get rid of that one. But some people will be like, just leave the bad comments up there because it shows that you don't care and you can handle it. Other people will go the other extreme and say, just get rid of every comment that you don't like because it doesn't matter. And you have to realize you have the power to do that, and you don't owe anyone the privilege of posting a comment on your channel, because your comment section is yours. It's a place where you are allowing people, you're giving people the privilege of responding to your video. You don't have to do it. You could turn comments off. You can delete whatever comments you want. It's not an extension of other people's free speech. It's your place to give people a chance to give you some feedback. Furthermore, you could leave the comments that are negative but could be construed as being somewhat constructive, and just delete the ones that are horrendous. That's generally what I would recommend. You can also engage with the negative comments and you can reply back, depending on how much of a stomach you have for that sort of thing. Sometimes I will troll people back because it's funny, because I get a kick out of it. One time someone left a comment, and I don't know how much they were joking. That's the other thing, is you don't know, you can't really tell someone's motivation behind a comment. Someone was like, I hate this guy, I wish he'd get hit by a bus, on my main channel. So I responded with an emoji of a bus. I just thought it was funny. It tickled my fancy. Then I've also gotten comments that were just like, I got one guy who was just posting a bunch of stuff that was like racist, like, oh, this white trash. It was worse than that. And it was like constant. It was several comments. And I was like, okay, that's enough. I think I get your point. When people seem to be repeat offenders, you can hide them from your channel, which will make them go quietly into that night, into that dark night. Good night, sweet prince. I've hidden you from my channel. It's pretty simple. You just click the thing by the three dots by their name or whatever and hit hide user from channel, and they're gone. So my approach is one of moderation. You got to look into it and realize that negative comments aren't just haters. They're not just hating on you. They want to help you out. They wish your video was better, and so they might be leaving harsh criticism, but it's because they wanted to take the time to let you know. And if people are just being hateful, it's not a reflection on you. It's just they're having a bad day. They want to vent. People look at YouTubers as people get frustrated because they see YouTubers as being powerful in some way, and they just want to lash out at the powerful. Even if you have 1 subscriber and you have like 2 videos up, once you start posting on YouTube as a creator, once you have a channel, there's like a dividing line in people's heads where suddenly you have taken it upon yourself to take on this power, to tell other people the stuff that's in your head. How dare you make a YouTube channel? And other people who don't have that in them to make a YouTube channel, they just want to lash out at something. They consider you to be not an individual, but part of this group of people that has power over them. This is weird thinking. Like, I'm not saying this is actually how it is, but I think this is what's going on in people's mind. This person is above me. They think they can put themselves above me, and part of that group of YouTubers, well, I'm going to take them down a notch. And that's what's going through their head. It's all about them. It's not about you. You really don't know what's going on with someone when they post a negative comment. They might just be having a bad day. You don't know who they are. Are they a child? Are they a senile old person? Are they going through a divorce? You just don't know. Did someone punch them in the face on their way home? There are all these variables that you have no way of accounting for, especially since most people who leave negative comments are behind the anonymity of a username that doesn't include their name or face. There is a bit of warning here, though, that you never know who you're dealing with. So if someone seems to be really loose, a loose screw, they have something that's clearly wrong with them, and they're posting stuff that is really hateful, don't engage with them, because you don't want to provoke them further. You just want to let them, as I said, go quietly into that dark night. The other thing that I will not tolerate, though, like I can take stuff coming at me, but when I see commenters beating up on other commenters, that's when I'm like, no, get him out of here. So I'm much more quick to ban people when they are beating up on other commenters, because that's not the kind of comment section that I want to create. So start developing that thick skin. It's hard at first. Like, I remember the first time I got just like a dislike on a video. It wasn't even a bad comment. It was the thumbs down. I was like, oh no, what have I done wrong? What did this person not like about it? And it's like, you don't know. You don't know why someone hits dislike. Maybe they just like, Matt, I don't like this one. Maybe I'll like the next one. You just don't know. And as you keep going, as you get more negative comments over time, which you will get if you keep growing on YouTube, eventually you'll build up that thick skin and you'll be like, I don't care. What does it matter? So right now, even though it may be tough, even though you may be like, I want to give up because I can't take the negativity, this is a proving ground for you to see, can I handle it? And to build up your tolerance to it and to learn how to manage it. And don't think of people as haters. They're not really hating on you because they don't know you. All they know is they didn't like this video and they feel frustrated and they need to let it out somewhere. So that's all for today's class of the College of Tuber Studies. I don't really have a homework assignment with this, but there will be more homework to come, believe me. So I'll see you next time at the College of Tuber Studies.